So talk to me about having like a strong support system. Even if it's like a core of people around you, how valuable has that been for you in your business and just in life?
I I think it's the I think it's mandatory. I do think there's people out there their DNA is different than mine is, right? That there's complete self-starter, complete self-discipline. Um, and those people are awesome, fantastic. And I just think that most of us are probably more in my bucket where having these pieces around you ends up bringing out a better version of you, and keeps you consistent, keeps you honest, and lets you not lie to yourself, which is very easy to do when you're self-evaluating your own self. So I find that I think that I'm extremely candid and transparent, like in my flaws. Like I am objectively self-aware of the shit that I suck at. And I think that all of that leads to me doing things that really, again, where I'm appropriately placed, where I'm actually creating biggest impact, where I have the biggest fulfillment. And all these types of people around you are just like checks and balances. Like Brock being here at the office is a wonderful thing for me because Brock knows whenever I'm doing things that I don't want to be doing, or my wife understands when I'm coming home very stressed out about something inside the job and I can be able to reset. So having these little checkpoints that are kind of built into my life now with the people that are going to be at these areas of the day are extremely impactful to keep me towards a mission that's ultimately to do a lot more.
Yeah, because I mean, at our core, we're humans. We have that social element, but being able to have a support system around you, and like you even mentioned when before you hired Brock, you brought in people to do certain analysis to see if you guys would would work together for specific tasks.
This is all just sales testimonies that I could put back to my wife in the event that she gave me objections. And again, it was overkill. That's why I don't prepare for things usually. But in that case, I did overly prepare. But yes, I knew I wasn't the who to actually tell her a story that she wanted to hear.
Yeah, I mean, like, but even then, like, there's seasons where you need certain people, and there's a time where you need like a foundation of people for a very long time in your life, and like for you I know that that was a particular situation, but you did have a business coach for a while, right?
Yep.
Or I don't know if you guys still do, but
I've done business coaches throughout, and again, like I find that they have served such an important piece of our overall story. Obviously it's difficult to let people go when you feel like you have to put your chips and your energy into something else. But that doesn't mean that the, 2 years of relationships that got me to a spot where my frame of reference was, super finite and it kind of expanded from there. Like there's growth moments that have happened all throughout these cycles, and it doesn't mean I won't need more coaches. It doesn't mean I won't need more people in my life that will continue to push me in an upward direction. What I found is, I'm 36 for another 55 days or something like that. What I found is that I sought mentorship so much in my 20s and even my early 30s as I was kind of getting this business off the ground. And what I've found is I get so much more out of being on the other side of the mentor seat. Um, I do think I have a lot to share, and I think that I'm very comfortable sharing it, especially with people that are going through big life changes, where they're starting their businesses, they're starting their families, they're doing all the things that I was doing 7, 8 years ago, which I feel like has been very rewarding to be able to pay back all of the psychological debt I have for the people that built me up to a spot where I could be what I am today.
wow, yeah, that's incredible. I mean, to be able to be in a state where you feel like you have the energy to do that, but just also want to help people. Because I feel like sometimes it's like not just entrepreneurs, but as professionals, people want to gatekeep. Like they think that if they own this piece of information that they're competitive or that they have one up on somebody else. But you're like, hey, I'll tell you, I'll share it, right?
Right. And even if I don't win every time, it's okay. As long as I'm winning more than 10% of the time, I've still made a good validated decision to carve this path.
And that is a good quote. I'm going to pull that.